Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we are going to be taking another one of these Buzzfeed tests. I actually took a similar test to this one like a month ago, but I guess that was like the old version that was made in 2014, and apparently now they have created a new updated 2017 version, so I figured we should probably go ahead and take this new one as well. I'm sure the questions will be different because back in like 2014, this whole social justice warrior feminist movement stuff wasn't so bad. Like, it was just kind of starting out, and just in like the last 3 years, especially last year, 2016, it just got so ridiculous and advanced so far that I'm actually kind of curious what type of questions we'll be seeing on this new updated version of the test. So that being said, the link will be in the description down below if you guys want to go take it as well, or you can just follow along while I take it. But let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so here we are on the page. It says, how sexist are you? Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I see these goddamn titties right here, and I'm just wondering what the fuck is going on here. So we're gonna have to click on this. I just want to see what this says. 15 funny Instagram accounts that will make parents say, I needed that today. I don't give a fuck. I'm just looking for the titties, alright? I see some titties. I gotta click. Oh my good... What the hell? Whose mom is this on the right? What the fuck is going on here? Celeste Barber? Is that... Which one of these is Celeste Barber? What in the world? Celeste is an Australian actress, comedian, and mother of 2 boys who hilariously recreates celebrity Instagram photos. Imagine your mom be posting pictures like that on Instagram. Hell no. Ugh, get that off my screen. They totally just clickbaited me into some titties, right? I saw this. I can't really tell that that's what she looks like from this tiny little thumbnail. I couldn't really tell that that's what I was clicking on when I seen that. I just got clickbaited by Buzzfeed. Anyways, let's get into the test now, man. Jesus Christ. Imagine your mom fucking posted that on Instagram. Hell no. How sexist are you actually? Find out your score and put it on your Tinder profile by Hannah Jewell. Well, actually, Hannah, I don't have a Tinder profile. I'm more of a Grindr profile person myself, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that Grindr. So, what percentage sexist are you? And it's got a picture of this dude. I forgot his name. I don't know why. Is there like a reasoning behind putting his picture? Is he sexist or something? Did he have like some drama going on? I don't know. Anyways, alright, let's see. Number 1. Who should the breadwinner of the family be? The man, the woman, whoever gets paid more, it doesn't matter, or the dog? Well, I'm saying the man. That might be sexist or whatever, but I know these hoes ain't complaining. And the man bringing home the money, they ain't complaining then. But, you know, when they want to make the quiz on BuzzFeed, then they're going to start complaining about it. All right. I mean, that sounds like a good deal to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just chilling, let the dude bring home all the money. That sounds like a good fucking deal to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just sexist, apparently. Who should spend more time on the housework? Men? Women? It should be a shared responsibility. Nobody. We should live in squalor. I would actually say it should be a shared responsibility. The woman doesn't have to do it all. You know, I help out a little bit. Have you ever described a girl as slutty? Yes, I fucking have all the time, actually. Let's see. Yes, but only because she was so slutty in the past, but I feel bad about it now. I think it sometimes, but I never say it. I would never. I don't think there's anyone that can honestly say they've never said the word slut before. Like, there's no way you've gone your whole life and never called a girl a slut. This is impossible. There's no way. So you gotta pick yes, but only because she was so slutty. So, you know what I'm saying? Without thinking, pick a boss, okay? I'm gonna think about this, actually, so fuck you, Hannah. So on the left, we have the racist, straight, white male, cis scumbag, and on the right, we have the independent, proud black woman. And which one would you want to be your boss? I couldn't give a fuck, to be honest. Like, it really doesn't matter. I'm actually just gonna pick the black woman just to piss you off, BuzzFeed, because I'm pretty sure if you pick the white guy, you're considered sexist. I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, what if you were a girl? If you're a girl, do you have to pick the guy? Like, how do they know? Anyways, but I'm gonna pick the girl just so I'm not considered sexist. Answer honestly. Have you judged a woman's intelligence because of the way she speaks? Maybe, but I didn't feel great about it all the time. Nope. First of all, I judge anyone's intelligence based off the way that they speak. I think the way that someone speaks to you says a lot about their intelligence. It has nothing to do with whether you are a woman or not. And I like how they tried to portray this question as a sexist question, when in reality, I think everyone judges everyone equally based off the way that they talk. Why do you think there is a gender pay gap? Well, first of all, there fucking isn't one. Oh, and I see the very first answer here is there isn't one. So we're gonna go ahead and pick that one. Without thinking, pick a doctor, okay? We have the, once again, presumably straight, white, racist, cis male scum over here, and he's got his two little assistants in the back who are also white. Notice that as well, so that's unacceptable. And we have the female doctor right here who is not white. I'm not sure what she is, but I'd actually pick the female over here. Like, she looking all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, might have to go in for a physical, whip out the sack, turn your head, cough, you know. Yeah, feeling real good, you know what I'm saying? I'm noticing a little pain down there. You might want to check it out, doc, you know what I'm saying? So she can go ahead and check that out. So we're going to go ahead and pick the girl. How you feel about that, BuzzFeed? Why do you think there are so few women in politics? Well, actually, did we not just have a female candidate run for president and almost win, by the way? But, you know, anyways, let's just see what they got to say here. Because men are more naturally suited to leadership and politics, because women have babies in their 30s. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? First of all, is that even accurate? Because plenty of women have babies before they're 30. Like, have you ever seen the Maury show? Like, them bitches be coming on there. They're like fucking 12 years old. They got 3 kids already. Like, got some young ass hoes out there. Because voters are sexist. Women aren't supported in government and face so much harassment. Because they just don't want to be. I would have to go with choice D. They just don't want to be, because if they wanted to, I'm sure they would. It's really not that big of a deal. Do women make good bosses? No, they have too much to prove, so they're just bossy. Yes, but not usually better than men. Yes, of course. I would say yes, of course. You know, it's perfectly reasonable to say you could have a woman be a good boss. Like, I don't get it. All right, so we have 3 options here. We have what I would think is the light-skinned female here on the left. In the middle, we have the, I would assume, homosexual man with his black partner there in the back. And I think this is the doctor, because he has, like, a different coat on. Of course, they make the doctor white. I'm tired of this sexism and racism from BuzzFeed. Why is there no females in this picture? This is unacceptable. And then we have the white female nurse here on the right, who kind of seems like she built like a linebacker. Like, she got some man shoulders. All right, maybe possible transgender alert. I'm not sure. So, you know, they had to cover all their bases here. They got the black, they got the white, they got the gay, they got the transgender, then they got the cis male scum here in the back. Like, they just covered it all. So honestly, I think I might have to pick light skin over here on the left for pretty much the same reason as I picked that doctor, you know what I'm saying? You know, go in there, you know, hey man, I'm not feeling so good. Drop the pants, whip out the sack, little coughing, little something, get a little physical, you know, hey, what's up, man? Anyways, let's move on. Can women be great mathematicians and scientists? I would pick yes, right? I would say yes. I don't like how they added in this other bullshit in here, even if they have to plow through more BS to get there. No, take that shit out. Just the answer is yes, they're capable of doing it. They don't have to plow through any more BS to get there. That's just a little something extra Hannah over here tried to add in, and I don't approve of that, but I do think the answer is yes. I just don't like how she worded it. If you lost at a sport to a woman, how would you feel? I'd probably feel like a fucking pussy, to be honest. 99.99% of the time, I would feel like a pussy, unless like it was tennis and I was going up against Serena Williams. Like, she probably fucked me up low-key. Like, not even low-key, 100% she fucking me up. Or maybe if it was like MMA and I was fighting Cyborg, she would fuck me up as well. Like, and I'm not even sure that's anything to be sad about, because she'd probably fuck up everybody watching this video. So, you know, something like that, that's the 0.01% that, like, it wouldn't bother me so much. But other than that, it would definitely be embarrassing. So I like they have embarrassed right here. That's probably what I would pick. Pick a professor. Okay, I would probably pick this dude right here in the middle, because he got like some math shit going on here in the back. Got like some fucking algebra or calculus or something going on there. I'd probably pick him. He looks kind of smart. He looks like he's doing something over there. So we're going to pick the dude in the middle. Can women be funny? I would say 99% of the time, no, they cannot. But there is that 1% of the time where there are actually some funny women on this planet. There's not that many of them, but there are some funny women on this planet. So let's see what they say here. They're generally less funny because they don't have to be funny to attain a mate. That actually makes a lot of fucking sense. I like that answer, low-key. Like, that actually does add up. No, women are expected to be nice and quiet by society. Who the fuck said that? Which is very unfair, but this is just a dumbass answer right there. And, yeah. Okay, I would pick this, like, yeah, I mean, they can be funny, but after reading this option right here, like, that really makes a lot of fucking sense, right? Just think about it like this. If you're a hot girl, you don't need to be fucking funny, man. Like, it's so easy for you to, how do they put it, attain a mate. Like, they're just lining up at the door for you if you're a hot girl. But let's say you're a ugly dude, you ain't getting no mates out here, alright? You ain't getting none, so therefore you have to become funny. You have to have something likable about you. You have to develop the personality so that people will actually give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really makes a lot of fucking sense. So I'm gonna pick choice A. Who should spend more time raising kids? Well, both of the parents should, to be honest. So I guess whoever is able to, I guess, would be the appropriate answer. I don't know. I think both parents need to be involved, though. Has anyone ever called you sexist? In real life, I can honestly say no, because real life isn't like Buzzfeed. You know, nobody really gives a fuck, to be honest. Like, no one really talks like that. On the internet, I mean, on some of my feminist videos, I'm sure if I went through and read all of the comments, I could find some, like, triggered feminists angry at me, calling me sexist or something. But it doesn't really stand out to me either. Like, it's not like something I see every day. So I guess I would say, like, probably like in between once or twice and happens all the time. Maybe like once a month or something. I don't know. Like, I don't really notice that, so I guess I'll just pick that one. Do you think sexism still exists? Nope. It's not as bad as it used to be, so I think people are exaggerating how bad it is now. This is a perfect answer. This summarizes feminists in a nutshell right here. It's not as bad as it used to be, but now they just exaggerate shit, and it makes everyone not take them seriously, so I like that answer a lot. Okay. You got 65% sexist. So if you were actually sexist, you need 70% to pass, right? So I failed the sexist standard. So I guess I'm not technically a full-on sexist cis male scumbag or whatever. This is a thing you can work on. It's not too late for you to become less of a sexist. Come join us in 2017. Because the only good thing about the 1950s was the hair. Okay, well, I really don't give a fuck what you have to say, to be honest. I actually do not want to join you in 2017. I've seen where society is headed, and I'd like to stay in like the 2012 version of society, you know, back when you could like say whatever you want and no one would get offended. Like, that was like so perfect. Nowadays, you say one fucking thing and everybody's fucking pissed off. So no, I will not be joining you in 2017. I'm gonna stay right where I am. Alright, this video is already pretty long, so I don't want to do too much of an outro, but if you took the test, let me know your results down below in the comments. Did you get something similar to mine? Or maybe I'm just a fucking sexist, cis male scumbag, as they would say. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.